Where's the plum? Miss Scarlet, Mr. Green, Miss White, Colonel Mustard.
Not there.
Hey, don't give me that, Joe. You were cheating on the test.
Her paper was right there. How was I not supposed to look at her answer?
That's still cheating, Joe. You're not going to the skate park today. You're grounded.
But Dad.
But Dad, I have a clue part today.
Well, you're going to have to give Joe a part in the party. He's your responsibility for the next
I'm
hour
gonna
or
give
so.
all the roles. This isn't fair.
Joe could be the butler or something. You never know, Joe. LARPing can be a lot of fun. Give it a chance. I'll be back in a few hours.
Yeah.
This is so...
Yeah, Dad, you're my responsibility. You were the butler or something. You stay out of my way. Hmm?
Hey, that's a weird, cool killer costume you got there.
Won't you come in?
Where are the drinks? So, did you hear that Nicole and Kyle just got together?
They've been together for a while now.
We're just drinking out of a random cup.
In
Miss Scarlet, first plum, I presume?
Christian, is she here yet?
Actually, Mr. Green.
Whatever. Oh, Nicole. Santina, darling. I didn't know you'd be here.
Oh.
It's fabulous to see you in that
This is a nice place you have here, Mr. Green.
Thank you.
I like your shoes. Where'd you get?
Log cabin.
Yeah.
Mostly.
You know, I haven't seen you in so long. Oh, yeah. Kyle, Santina, Kyle.
Nice
Now that you met each other,
Nice to
let's
meet you.
stay in character, people.
Someone did you before?
Ah, Colonel Mustard, I presume.
Hello.
God.
Good day, Mr. Green. It's a pleasure to be at your dinner party.
What? Finally, someone knows how to stay in character.
Well, of course, I practically invented role-playing. Oh. Hello, Nicole.
Oh, Kyle.
Kyle, I guess you've met my girlfriend?
Yes, I should have always known she would have ended up with you. She did tend to like the name, Kyle, so.
That should be fun. This is just getting better and better by the moment.
Yep.
Christian, when is Intel supposed to be here?
I'm not sure.
Right on.
Speak on the devil.
The party's here!
Speak on the devil.
God! Oh, hey!
Legit.
Hey! Did you bring it?
Not now. Nicole, who's that you're with?
Oh.
I'm Kyle. I'm Nicole's boyfriend.
Kyle, huh?
Hey, everyone's only
One,
here.
two, three,
I do.
four, five.
Is anyone here?
We are.
Ew.
Alright. What are you doing here, buddy?
Your dad's dog pooped in my gardinis again.
Oh, sorry, man. I'm cleaning up when this party's over.
Party.
But I like animals.
Can I come in?
Sure. It's a Clune-themed party.
Cool, I could be Mr. Green.
I'm Mr. Green. You give me the butler or something.
I'm the butler.
Hi.
Who
Who the heck is that?
It's my little brother. I have to babysit him. My dad's gone to the store.
I'll find someone to be.
Okay, now that everyone is here, let's start the first round of the game.
Okay.
Want to get a drink?
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, guys, here's how it works. Each character gets a card, and on that card is information that you're supposed to share, and information that you're supposed to keep a secret.
Got it.
All right, there you go.
Mr. Green, how could you?
Mrs. Peacock, you're supposed to keep some of those things secret.
A hint.
Okay, is everyone ready to begin round one?
Yeah?
Yep.
Miss Scarlet, how was your trip to Costa Rica?
I enjoyed photographing the coast, but I have some far more interesting photos to share, Mr. Green.
I think that the people here are probably more interested in your scenic photography, Miss Scarlet.
Colonel Mustard, are you still up for poker tomorrow evening?
Oh, I'd love to, but I think I'm busy tomorrow, actually.
If you're short on money, I could loan you some money again.
No thank you. You've been quite enough help already, Mr. Green.
Mr. Green, let's just run away together.
Santina, you're not supposed to just come out with the secrets like that. It'll ruin the game.
But, Mr. Green, I can't hold back my love for you anymore. I need to be with you.
Great. There goes my big secret. This game sucks.
My secret's still safe. None of you know about my connection to Colonel Mustard and how he caused the death of my friends during the war.
Leslie!
Now we do.
See, this is why you don't bring amateurs to a LARPing party.
Well, we can still salvage this, guys. Just please stick to the cards. The cards will tell you what to share and what not to share. Some of it's a secret. I gotta go to the restroom.
I can give you a murder.
Hey guys, I brought some chips for the party.
Oh, okay.
I figured you guys might. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your game, Joe. I'll just go in here. You won't hear me. I'll be as quiet as a dead body.
Funny guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Plot twist.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh.
What? Oh, Dad, you're not supposed to play the dead body. He must have just read ahead in the script and decided to be funny and play the dead body. Well,
So you're saying this is part of the game?
I assume so. He just read ahead and decided it would be funny. So I guess we'll just move on to round 2.
Okay.
Okay, so cards. Where are the cards? Here they are, okay. So there's one for you. And one for you. And one for you. And one for you. And one for you. Alright.
So, who exactly is our victim? I mean, the victim.
Oh, Mr. Body, of course. He's the real host of this party.
Mr. Body,
Yeah, see?
cute.
It appears our victim was stabbed. You can tell by the... Hey, Christian, I think your dad forgot the knife.
Oh, oops. My bad. Have it right here.
Oh.
Just stick that right here.
Oh.
Perfect. All right.
Oh, it could be more gruesome.
Excuse me, Mr. Green. I saw him stab the victim. I don't think I can love a murderer, Mr. Green.
I was just placing the prop, Santina. The cards will determine who the actual murderer is. It's not real. Ding dong. Well,
Isn't everyone here?
you're the butler, right?
Come in.
Who could that be? Huh?
I'm Agent Murray of the MCPD.
Wow, Christian, you really went all out on this. He looks like a real detective, almost.
I assure you, sir, I'm quite real.
Okay.
What? So, can we just please get back to solving this murder?
Cole and Leslie, and he hacked into Mr. Sanders' grade book. That's all pretty suspicious, don't you think?
What do you have to say about these self-accusations?
Not me, that Kyle. Are you sure you're a real detective?
Of course I am. I was just testing you.
Wait until you see his
All right, other Kyle. You clearly know a lot about the people at this party. Who do you think killed Mr. Sanders?
Does anyone else think that maybe Kyle just killed him?
I don't have proper motive. My only motive is too old to really be feasible.
You know what we haven't talked about in a while? We've been spending all this time talking about motives. We haven't talked at all about means.
Quite right. We know that he was stabbed by Christian, but you all claim that happened after he was already dead. How else might he have died?
It could have been the drinks. Leslie herself claimed that she could have poisoned his drink. But we all had drinks too. Someone could have dropped a little something into one of the drinks on the table and given it to him. I don't think he had anything to drink though. What about before the party?
Are you accusing me again?
You or Joe?
Me? I'm not that kind of guy, Nicole. Unless you want me to be.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
What does he see in her anyway?
A new development. Joe, do you have feelings for Nicole?
Of course.
He does, of course. It was a murder of passion.
Aww.
Wait, I don't see why he would have killed his father to impress Nicole.
Perhaps he was trying to erase the dress code violation off her record.
Well, I mean, that's not hardly anything to be murdered for. I mean, it's not like it's embezzling or anything, is it?
Wait, Mr. S was embezzling? That's crazy.
Never said anything directly.
If you knew he was embezzling, that would give you a modern motive. You, sir, are back in the game, so to speak.
Wait a minute. Joe likes me?
Hey, Nicole. Do you want a cookie?
Why would I want a cookie now?
That's it. I figured it all out. I know who committed the murder, why, and how. I accuse. Let's replay the scene of the murder now. Like now?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you see it? Huh? Did you?
Never liked flashbacks.
I can't believe I missed it the first time it happened. Okay, let's start with what we know. We all came to Christian and Joe's house for a clue-themed role-playing game. Kyle came with Nicole, and all the rest of us came alone. Everyone had some drinks, and Christian tried to keep the guests away from the food until the second round. We began to play. Mr. Sander returned with some chips. The lights went out. Through the investigation, we discovered that Kyle was blackmailing Nicole so she'd be his girlfriend. He also was blackmailing Leslie so that she could hide the fact that she is much older than she appears to be. And that she's selling alcohol to minors. We also learned that Detective Murray isn't even a real detective. And that he was in Mr. Sanders' class. That Mr. Sanders' dog was pooping on Orion's flowers. That Nicole is secretly a nerd, and that Orion is stealing the Netflix. But the most important piece of information we just revealed involves a hidden love triangle and a misplaced bit of poison. The intended victim of Mr. Sander, after all, was Mr. Sander, after all, not Nicole. What? Joe seems to have a thing for Nicole, which makes someone else in the room jealous. This is all the same person who had access to the cupcakes before Mr. Sander ate one. That cookie was intended to remove Nicole from the love triangle. The cookie planted by Santina.
Interesting.
Oh, shut up, you idiot.
Joe, I just wanted us to be together.
Santina, why would you try to kill Nicole? I thought you two were best friends.
I'm sorry, Joe.
Santina, you have the right to remain silent.
I don't think you can legally arrest her, can you? Let me just go call the real police and then the locksmith also.
Fine, but I can still hold her here.
So, can we go now?
I don't see why not. We know who committed the murder.
We figured it all out, but the only question I still have is, how did you know there was even a murder here in the first place?
I'm a cop with a nose for crime.